Shabbat Shalom, Camp Tavor, and welcome to Zman Zoom. Today we're going to learn how to make challah with Ariel Hasak-Lowy. I can't wait.
Hi Tavor, it's Ariel, and welcome to the third installment of Zman Zoom. Today we're going to be making challah from Tavor's very own challah recipe given to me by Joel and Maxine. Thank you, Joel and Maxine. It's going to make 2 big challah, and it's going to take 2 to 3 hours-ish. So if it's Friday, you still have a chance to make challah ready by Shabbat dinner, which is amazing. So for our ingredients, we're going to knead. And that's it. Transition. Okay, so first step, you're gonna take a bowl and put your yeast in it, 2 1/4 teaspoon or just a packet, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then you're gonna pour around a 1/4 cup of warm water into it. And then you're just gonna mix it up and let it sit for 5 minutes until it gets foamy on the top. Okay, so once it's mixed together, let it sit for 5 minutes. While our yeast is sitting here, I put 5 cups of flour into a big bowl, and then we're gonna add 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt into that. And then you're just gonna mix that together a little bit and make a well in the middle to put your yeast mixture into. The yeast should be foamy on the top with some bubbles, just to make sure that it is not dead, or that it will work as yeast in your challah, which is what we want to make it big. We're gonna pour it into the challah mixture. Yay! We are just going to mix this gently, make sure that the flour does not go everywhere. Okay, so now one by one we're gonna mix in all the rest of the ingredients, but just make sure to mix after every step of adding something. So first I added 1 cup of hot water, and then you're just gonna make sure that that's incorporated evenly. And then we're gonna add the sugar. This is 1/2 cup of sugar. Sugar. Okay, now once it's mostly mixed, I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of olive oil. Okay, we got our olive oil in, and I'm just gonna wash my hands so that they look nice for the egg crack. Okay, so now we're gonna crack 2 eggs and pour them into our dough. And mix. Whoa. Okay, so I just mixed in the eggs, so everything is in here now, but in my experience, this is still a little too sticky because before the next step, which is we're gonna roll it out and knead it a little bit, you need to be able to hold it in a nice ball and for it to not be too sticky. So I'm just gonna take a bowl of flour next to me and just keep on adding it until it's a nice ball in the bowl that I can hold up and it wouldn't be too sticky to my hands. So it might take a little bit. Monster. This feels like the dough is winning. The dough right now feels sticky to my hands, but it's like definitely one thing. I think we still need a little bit more flour though. I'm just gonna take. Okay, so our dough's good. It's one solid little ball that I can hold up and it holds its shape. It's not sticking to my hands. So now we're going to move to kneading it. So make sure you have a clean surface, and we're going to just pour a little flour on it so that it doesn't stick. And we're going to knead it for a few minutes until it's a smooth texture. So what I like to do is just lift it up and push it back down with my hands. It doesn't have to be fancy, just smushing time. And if it starts sticking to your hands, just add a little bit more flour. And apparently this does something for the gluten, like stretching it or I don't know. Okay, once you're done kneading it and it's all good, Something I heard once is the 3 S's. So you want your hand to be smooth, the dough to be smooth, and your surface to be smooth. We did it! Okay, so once your dough is kneaded and nice and beautiful, we're gonna take a new clean big bowl, because it's gonna rise, and we're gonna coat it with a little bit of olive oil. And so mine looks like this. And then we're gonna put the dough in the bowl and just turn it around so that it's coated in the oil. And so once it's nice and coated, we're gonna sit at the bottom and we're gonna cover it with a clean towel, and you're gonna put it in a dry, warm spot to rise for an hour until it doubles in size. And if you wanna do it a little longer, that'll be okay too. Hello, welcome back. It has been a little more than an hour here, but whenever you are back, welcome back. Now we're gonna look at the dough. Wow, look at it. It's risen, I'd say maybe a little more than double, but it's soft and like fluffier than it was before, which is great because now we are going to punch down the dough to release the air from the dough. So just do a little punch. And then the next step is just gonna be to braid the dough, and then we're gonna have it sit for another 20 to 40 minutes, whatever your time frame is. So I'm just gonna flour again, just, you know, and then we're just gonna do it. So, you know, there's a lot of ways this can go down. How precise you want to be in your size. I'm just gonna eye it, and you're gonna want to split it into like 2 even loaves of dough to make your challah from. Okay, and then this is the Pulat Ohel part. So if you're here for Pulat Ohel, welcome. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to, you know, set one aside, and then you're just gonna, I feel like there are many ways to do this, but you know, I just split them into 3 even looking blobs, and then you're just gonna roll them out and braid them. Fun. Okay, so once you have the dough rolled out into 3 equal pieces, we're going to start braiding. So how you're gonna start is that you're gonna pinch them together at the top, just like this, and then we're gonna braid. So to braid, you're gonna take always the middle one and put it over. So first you can go to right, and then you're gonna like pull them out again, and then you're gonna take the middle one and put it over the opposite one, to the left. And then you're just gonna keep going. So middle over right, pull apart, and then middle over left. Keep going, middle over right, middle over left. Middle over right, middle over left, middle over right. Okay. So once you get to the end, you know, just you're gonna pull them together and pinch them, and then a little hack that you can do is tip it underneath, just so that you don't see the part where you've pressed it together. Okay, so once you've braided both of them, you're gonna grease a baking sheet and put them next to each other. And then we're going to have them sit for another minimum 20 minutes. I would do like 45 minutes if you have the time. In a warm place, you don't need to cover them anymore. And then when we come back, we'll do egg wash, toppings if you want, and baking. Yay! Okay, it has been 45 minutes, and look at them, they're beautiful. They're beautiful and risen, which is amazing. So now we're almost done, I promise. We're gonna crack an egg and whip it a little bit for the egg wash. And now we're just gonna brush it, and you wanna liberally, oh my. Okay, we want to liberally brush it because it's gonna make it yummy. I don't know how, but it just does. Get it all over. And because this is your only use for this egg, so you know, might as well use it. No bees booze, am I right, ladies? Okay, so this can be done like this if you like your challah plain. I like to put them with sesame seeds. So you're just gonna shake, 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 shake. You do poppy seeds, you can do, I don't know, chocolate chips, go crazy. And that's it. And then you're gonna put them in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes until they're a nice golden deep brown. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you after they're out of the oven. Bye. It's challah! We did it, guys. Well, this is it. The challah is beautiful and brown. You can knock it on the bottom if it sounds hollow, but you know it's ready, but mine's really hot right now, so I'm not gonna touch it. Beautiful challah. Enjoy it with your family for dinner, or save some for later. Make some challah French toast, make some challah grilled cheese, make some challah with butter and honey on it. Yum. It was amazing. So yeah, I had fun. Hope you had fun. Send Tavor your pictures of your made challah. And yeah, Shabbat Shalom. Bye, Tavor.
Okay, that was fun. Made my bread, waited for it to rise, did some piano. I hope yours turned out as great as mine did. See you next week on Zman Zoom. Shabbat Shalom, Camp Tavor.